Hello. Can you hear
Is
me?
that Yes,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. Nice to meet you. I'm Sheena.
Nice to meet you also. How can I help you today?
Well, when I got your email, I thought, well, let me think about some natural hair questions that I might have. So I've been natural for about a little over 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I love my curls. But one thing that I have difficulty with is after I shampoo my hair, condition it, when it's wet, I love the curl,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't dry the way it does, or it dries with a different type of curl than it has when it's wet. And I'm like, is there a way that I can keep my curl the way it looks when it's wet?
Mm-hmm. I guess it depends on what kind of products that you're using for the curls.
Okay.
Maybe the products that you're using isn't like bringing, the best formation out. Sometimes you can use a product and it can like stretch it. It could either be too heavy
Mm-hmm.
or, maybe just not right to hold the form together.
Mm-hmm.
Part of, having a great wash and go is having good porosity, which means that the hair is um, absorbing or holding water well. And that
Okay.
using good, having a good shampoo and conditioning regimen, using good products, you know,
Mm-hmm.
so that your hair holds the water like how you like it. So
Okay.
if it's happening before you put the products on, but then after it doesn't, then that means maybe the products are not able to capture what it should, what your curl
Okay.
can be. So just adjusting that.
Uh-huh.
Have you tried ours yet?
No, no. So, what um, types of products do you have in your line that helps with wash
Well,
and goes?
I made a leave-in conditioner, and
Uh-huh.
it's like it's light. It absorbs in the hair, but it's not sticky or anything like that. So it makes the hair easy to detangle. Uh,
Uh-huh.
I made a curl mousse, and so the mousse is like the cushion. I call it the cushion because
Mm-hmm.
often, what our curls need is a gel to hold. Like you can get to
Mm-hmm.
conditioner it in, it'll be soft, but it won't last. So you need something like a gel. But most of the
Mm-hmm.
gels were too crunchy, you know. So
Right.
mousse is kind of like the cushion that you
Mm-hmm.
put in between the gel, so it holds the moisture, and you have the gel that locks in the definition, so to speak.
Okay.
So
Okay.
have a
Uh-huh.
curl sauce, which is a gel, and all
Mm-hmm.
of the products absorb to water good and are
Okay.
easily refreshed with water. So like if you did your wash and go and you worked at
Mm-hmm.
the gym and you wanted to freshen it up and kind of touch up the bottom or whatever, you could just wet it and pull your fingers through it, and the loosened gel will resurface. So you don't have to put product in there every day. And
Mm-hmm.
I like it because it dries with volume. Like it doesn't like dry so like it dries, but it expands a little so that it holds the curls, but it also kind of sits up, and it because most people
Mm-hmm.
want the definition, but then they want to be pulled out
Right.
and all
Big. Yes.
so it kind of already gives it, some volume, but it also has
Mm-hmm.
hold to it too, but it
Mm-hmm.
still feels soft, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
not so soft that it won't last, you know. So
Right.
things, but
Would you
I like it a lot.
would you say those three products are used together, like
Yeah,
one after the other?
yeah,
Okay.
combo.
Combo. Okay.
So after your shampoo, then you would
Mm-hmm.
decondition. You will rinse with cool water, put your
Mm-hmm.
leave-in in, detangle,
Mm-hmm.
spritz with water again because your hair should be about I would say about close to 80% wet
Mm-hmm.
section, so that when you put the mousse and gel, everything kind of just swooshes, together to
Mm-hmm.
set in the hair from the root out, so it'll dry and then hold your curl with shine and
Okay.
texture and definition.
Got it. Okay.
So like if your
And
hair is like, some people might have like low porosity, frizzy, they use oil a lot or co-wash and stuff like that.
mm-hmm.
It would work better if your hair didn't have all that going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking to everybody about trying to get their foundation good so that it does do what it's supposed to do.
Okay. And so like you said, the foundation, that is more like what we put into our bodies, like water and what we eat. Is that
The
like
foundation of the
uh-huh.
hair, the
Oh, okay.
palette, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the actual hair strand or head of hair.
Uh-huh.
But the foundation is the most important. Like your hair is, like you said, cleaned and
Mm-hmm.
moisturized and all of that. So that's
Okay.
inside too. Is of course is important. Drinking a lot of
Okay.
stuff like that.
Right. Right. Okay. And so, like in addition to the products, are there any like natural things like in our kitchen that you would say, oh, that's good for keeping your hair, moisturized? Like, I don't know, avocado. Is there anything you recommend?
I always people ask me, well, how can I get my hair to grow?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So in the salon, everybody is on a regimen. Our clients get a protein treatment every 6 to 8 weeks. We always do deep conditioning treatments when they come. We do steam treatments. We do everything that we need to do to keep the foundation of the hair strong and
Mm-hmm.
hydrated or treated so that the elasticity stays good, so that as you're growing, you retain your ends and stuff, trims and stuff like that. If you want to, grow a little bit more, like let's say for the, you want to grow a few more inches, you want to drop, I
Mm-hmm.
recommend either a protective style, put the hair away to let it just grow out, and or like hair vitamins. I have
Okay.
recommendations on hair vitamins that help to boost some inches. Um, People who have hair loss situations, some people might say, thinning around.
Mm-hmm.
Vitamin D is extremely important, at least 5,000 milligrams, and vitamin A, folic acid, you know, are good to take. I
Okay.
also take collagen. Do you take collagen?
No, I think I've seen it in the store, I
I can show
think.
you what mine look like.
Okay.
It's like all of the greens and things like that that is
Oh,
good for your skin, hair, and nails. It's good, to
okay.
and your smoothie. It helps with our skin, the elasticity. The,
Mm-hmm. What brand is that?
this one is Vital Proteins, Vital. V is in Victor, proteins.
Proteins. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
collagen is really good. Um,
Mm-hmm.
just having a good hair care regimen, not like not doing anything to make your hair break off, not using products. If the products aren't working and your hair is dry and brittle, don't keep using it, because
Right.
not, it's going to make the hair suffer. But I don't do
Okay.
any of the concoctions
Okay. Gotcha.
like
Okay.
water and all that, but I have clients that do, and so they tell me whether they were successful with it or not. So I have that kind of information, like wild growth oil. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I have many clients who said that they actually saw, some progress from that.
Okay. I never heard of that one. Wild growth oil?
That's called wild growth
Okay.
oil, and it's similar
Okay.
to the Jamaican black castor oil.
Okay.
Similar.
Okay.
So a lot of
Okay.
people swear by that. And you can do that. Like, let's say you was wearing braids for the summer or something, and you wanted to use that wild growth oil for the whole
Mm-hmm.
month. Some people, swear that, that helped their hair grow. You know.
Okay.
It has some good stuff in it. I think that
Uh-huh.
any of those things that you do on a consistent basis, it'll help.
You can see a difference, possibly. Gotcha. Okay. And then my last question is, what would be your top piece of advice for people with natural hair?
My top advice is to love your hair passionately. That's number one. Um, I would, my mission is to help people to embrace and to be able to take care of their own hair, like teach you the do's and the don'ts, based on your
Mm-hmm.
hair, what's good and what's not good, and not having to figure it out from like YouTube and things like that, but actually being more educated on
Mm-hmm.
it. And I love the different styles. Just wear it. You know, I love all the different textures. So just and not worry about she got good hair, I got bad hair, you got better curls, and just everybody
Mm-hmm.
embrace, which is what's happening now.
Yeah.
Yeah, all over, and I just love it, love it, love it.
Yes. Yes. I definitely see from when I was a child to now how
Mhm.
much things have changed when it comes to wearing natural hair.
So
Yeah,
I
it's a good
stay
thing.
away from relaxers because they cause hair loss, balding. I've seen it over the years,
Mm-hmm.
terribly. I know what it does to people's self-esteem, and
Mm-hmm.
facts about the hair coming back is difficult, and all of that. And teach your children to love their natural hair, and
Mm-hmm.
don't use products that are, if they're not good, then don't keep using them.
Okay. Okay.
That's
This
mostly
is good.
my mission is educating. I always said I'm the people stylist. I want to help the people. Like, I could go and train stylists and stuff like that, but I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to basically talk to you guys and help you to that.
Yes. Awesome. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for opening up this venue. I've told some of my girlfriends about it as well.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. And I'll check out the products in your line.
Okay. And you can use
Yes.
them for sets and stuff like that too. Is that what you have? What do you have now?
Bantu knots.
Oh yeah, you can use it for
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah, you can. Okay. Okay. Perfect.
stuff.
Okay. That sounds good. Well, thank you again.
Let me know if you
Yeah.
have any questions.
Okay, I will.
Okay, bye.
All right. Take care.